Greetings everyone, I'm Recorder Second and welcome back to Night Shift at Freddy's Rebooted. Now, I've spoken to the developer as I always do. This is actually not the same game, it's a new update that he released, and he also addressed a lot of my criticism, and he was really thankful, and I'm really thankful as well that he listened and made the game better. So let's check it out, and he also sent me an early copy, thank you for that. But let's just start a new game and see what's new, because that would be really cool. Though so far it doesn't seem like much changed. There's some interesting text also. Hmm. What language is that? Maybe lad? Who knows, but we're going to start over since all this stuff should be new. Let's see. So he had a lot of the sound design that I pointed out, and changed some of the animatronics, and now they have uh, the eye pupils actually whenever they are in darkness. So I want to see that.
Hey, so welcome to the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Thanks for taking the job. I honestly thought no one would take it knowing the history of this restaurant chain, but we were trying to look towards the future and not the past. So let's get you started. I used to be the night guard before I transferred over to the day shift, so I know what it's like in there. To your left and right, there's panels on the wall with controls for your office's doors and lights. You've also been given a touchscreen tablet through which you can view the building's numerous security cameras. You'll notice some of our animatronic mascots if you have cameras 1 or 3. There's one more, but it's not easy to spot like the rest. I think it's somewhere in camera 10. Interesting story about the mascots, actually. We originally intended to reuse the models from the 90s, but they were just too smelly and glitchy. We didn't want to
Hey!
open the place smelling
He added the.
flesh. So the robots in the building with you are actually the models from the 80s. We had them retrieved from the junkyard they were sent off to and restored them to proper working order. We were able to find all of the mascots except the old balloon vendor, but I'm gonna be honest, I never really liked that one anyway. Now, you may notice during your shift that the robots sometimes wander around a bit. That's because we can't really turn them off. I mean, we can turn them off, but with machinery that old, it can take a while for all the robots to boot back up in the morning. It's just easier to keep them on all the time. Now, these old systems have a known bug where they may confuse you with a costumeless metal endoskeleton. The tech support
I mean, looks the same for
the
now.
night mode. If they manage to get into your office, they'll likely try to stuff you into a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that might not sound that bad until you realize you'll be crushed to death by all the animatronic devices in the suit clamping down in their body. There's one more thing I should probably warn you about. Remember the other mascot I mentioned earlier? The one I think's in camera 10? Well, that one behaves differently from the other ones. You see, back in the 80s, that one, the puppet, was controlled by a music box. If its tune stopped playing, it would leave the box in search of a new source of sound. Well, the music part of the music box doesn't work anymore. The mechanism is too rusty. We just keep the box for aesthetic purposes. That means he'll be wandering around freely like the rest of the robots. I know that sounds bad, but one of our night guards from the past often complained about how tedious winding up its music box could get, so be grateful that you don't have to do that. If it happens to wander inside your office, close the door on
Hey!
the side that it came in from and keep
Paper
the
Pal,
opposite
my
door open
man!
until it
Welcome
leaves.
back to the show!
It's something to do with its spatial awareness program bugging out when the area it entered from becomes sealed off. It was a measure taken to prevent it from getting stuck in its music box permanently back in the day. So be sure to keep track of which direction it approaches the office from if it happens to wander over to you. Now, that might sound like a lot of stuff to worry about, but it's not as complicated as it sounds. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Good luck.
So yeah, this is definitely new, even though a lot of stuff doesn't seem changed. Got her. Oh, fucking Christ! Well, here I am, dying at night 1. Sure. Great. Well, definitely heard the The jump scare. Let's actually go to night 6. Why not? Fast forward. See how that goes. I don't think there's too much new in this update, but there's new enough stuff, and the sound for jump scare is kind of weird. Though it did get me a little bit. Maybe it'll get spookier as time goes on, but you know. He also mentioned that all animatronics have their own character, kind of, now. So they won't be moving the same. This is what I'm talking about, son. That Freddy laugh. Why wasn't it in the initial version? Hey, Foxy, you're looking good. And I also like the random music thingy. I always loved it in Five Nights at Candy's. Was one of my favorite parts of the game. And in FNaF 1 as well. This is feeling much scarier now. Holy shit, man. Holy fuck, dude. Both scared the shit out of me. Fuck, you scared me. God damn. This is just a cheap shit jump scare, but it fucking works, especially if there's build up like that. And we've seen the eyes glow as well. That's awesome. I guess Freddy's a long stayer. If you know what I mean. Oh shit, the light blink though. This is much spookier now. Alright man, you can leave now. Jeez, I like it, it's much scarier. See? They should have released like this, it would be much better. It just makes so much difference. Like tiny little things just make so much difference. Fuck, which side? This one. I believe. Please don't jump scare me, my man. Fuck, he did it. Well, you know what? Let's just go right into night 7 and try the 20 mode. Ah, fuck. I wish you could just press the left button and go all the way to 20. That would be so handy. We'll start the night 7, I guess. Holy shit. Why not? So this game got really better. Although before I begin, let me just really quickly check out the wiki, or I mean the game jolt page, and see the change log, and maybe I'll find something new and interesting. Let's see. Alright, peeps, we're back at it. Let's see how this works out for us. I think it might be the indicating sound of where he's actually leaving, and not a random sound. Alrighty, we're doing fine for 12 AM. It's hard to talk, you know, I don't think it's very interesting to watch since I'm not really talking, and I don't fucking know, man. Also, just look at the patch notes as you said. I mean, as I said, fuck, what am I? And it said the each door has its own power, individual power, I mean. And I don't really see a point in that since you know. Fuck. I didn't look. I should've. Fuck. I should look. I should have looked. Well, it said that each door has an individual power level, the battery, and I don't see a second battery, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like this or... I mean, it would make sense to have 2 batteries on your screen, right? Since the doors have individual power. It's really weird. Oh, maybe that's indicating when he's actually moving, switching cameras and shit. Okay, that might be just what it is. Oh, Freddy, hey! Huh, that looked nice. He actually... It was posed interestingly. I like that. Huh. That's funky, I guess. Fucking, I don't even know where he came from. Shit. Alright, guys. I don't plan on actually watching, recording the whole series, over again, because it's not a mega overhaul of the game. Like everything's fucking changed. Like almost a sequel. No, it's not. It's just a bit of improvement, and it's really valuable. It makes the game much better, but at the same time, it's not like it's worth the whole replay. So I'll just try to beat Night 7, and that'll be the second video, and I will not just replay through the whole thing again because it's been updated. So anyways, thank you for watching. Uh, don't forget to ring my bell. Check the links in the description. There's a lot of shit there you might like to see. And as always, guys, stay